My wife's lover told me to walk away before I embarrassed myself, so I made sure he regretted ever opening his mouth. My name's Caleb, and I thought I knew what heartbreak felt like, until the day another man looked me in the eyes and claimed my woman. But what neither of them expected was that I wouldn't cry, beg, or break. No. I'd let karma handle them, and I'd make sure everyone saw it happen. Lila and I had been together for almost 4 years. She was my everything, the kind of woman who could light up a room just by walking into it. We weren't married, but we'd built a life together, shared an apartment, dreams, and late-night talks about our future. She used to say, "You're my calm, Caleb. You keep me grounded." And I believed her. Our relationship was steady, real. I trusted her completely. She'd cook dinner, hum while cleaning, kiss me on the cheek before bed. It all seemed perfect, until perfection started to feel staged. It started with little things. Her phone, once lying carelessly around, suddenly had a password. She'd giggle at texts she never explained, and she started dressing up more, even when she claimed she was just meeting friends. When I asked who she was seeing, she rolled her eyes. "Caleb, you're acting insecure. Don't ruin what we have." I wanted to believe her, but one night, she didn't come home until 3 a.m., said her car broke down, no signal, no charger. The next day, I found out she'd posted a story on social media, at a restaurant across town. Her caption read, "Some nights, you just need to feel alive." She wasn't alone in the picture. A man's hand rested on her knee. I didn't confront her right away. Instead, I waited, because the truth always slips eventually. A week later, I saw his name pop up on her phone. Tyler. That heart next to his name burned through me. So one evening, I followed her. She told me she was going to her friend's place. But instead, she pulled into a quiet neighborhood and parked in front of a modern-looking house. I stayed back, watching from my car as she walked up to the door. It opened, and there he was, tall, confident, smiling as if he owned the world. He kissed her. Not quick or hidden, bold, intimate. I felt my stomach twist, but I didn't move. Not yet. When she left 2 hours later, I followed her back home. She crawled into bed beside me, whispered, "I love you." I stared at the ceiling, whispering back, "I know." That was the night something inside me died, and something colder took its place. The next afternoon, I decided to confront him. I went to his house. He opened the door with that same smug grin. "Caleb, right?" he said. "I was wondering when you'd show up." I clenched my fists. "You know who I am." He laughed. "Of course. Lila talks about you all the time. Says you're predictable." I stayed silent. He leaned closer. "Here's the deal, man. Walk away. Be the bigger person. Or confront me like a man and embarrass yourself." His arrogance was almost impressive, so I smiled. "You sure you want me to confront you?" He shrugged. "Do what you gotta do." I left, calm, expressionless, because I already knew my revenge wouldn't be about fists or shouting. It would be about exposure. That weekend, Lila invited friends over for a casual dinner. She wanted to reset things, pretending everything was fine, perfect. Halfway through dinner, I stood up, raised my glass, and said, "I just want to thank Lila and Tyler for showing me what true love looks like, even if it wasn't mine." The room fell silent. Lila's face drained of color. Then I pressed a button on the TV remote, and up popped a slideshow. Every picture from her secret Instagram, her and Tyler at restaurants, the gym, even one in his bed. The timestamps didn't lie. Gasps echoed. Her best friend muttered, "Lila, what the hell?" Tyler's smirk vanished. Lila stood, trembling, whispering, "Caleb, please stop." But I just said, "You told him I was predictable. Guess you were wrong." Then I walked out. They tried to spin it, said I was dramatic, bitter, overreacting. But the truth doesn't need defending. Tyler ghosted her within a week. Lila lost the friends who saw the real her. And me? I moved on, quietly, peacefully, stronger than before. Sometimes you don't have to fight for closure. You just have to hand people the mirror and let them destroy themselves. When pride and betrayal collide, the truth becomes its own revenge. You don't need to confront with fists. Confront with truth. If you believe karma never misses, like, share, and subscribe to SilkMirror for more real-life stories of heartbreak, revenge, and transformation.